time in this split. Even one more auto, Knight's gonna flash away from the last tower shot as well. Picking up time around. And that means Leona is gonna melt very quickly as IG will find a response right back.
Try to be Rise in the early game. It is try to get early push. Rookie can join this fight late. He will have to roam more.
Beishwan with flash EQ, doesn't find a knockup, but still can use that Cataclysm, waiting to find the perfect moment. Now uses it onto Wei, but he will go down in response. But Elk has been transcended, issuing out auto attacks like it's nobody's damn business, and allows for BLG to pick up the feats of warfare with Elk dashing away. The final rocket from Gala, though, will make it a trade. He's out on the top side river, and we saw how it worked the last time around. Knight feeling very confident in this exchange as Rookie trying to find the overloads, misses another one here. Knight with 3-hit passive, and the weirding will take him down. Be able to happen as Gala is getting caught out by Knight at this point. That is so much damage being issued. Not gonna even be able to be saved by Mako's redemption. He dies just one shot by Knight. As IG look to go for the aggressive play, they're going to end up potentially paying for it. On going forward with the Zenith play, and Knight with the Between Worlds is going to force Rookie to flash away. Hex skate over from Beishwan. He's looking for a massive ultimate. He locks in both of the solo laners. The call of the Forge God's going to buy some time, but not nearly enough as Elk's able to pick up another kill. He's going to even go down here. Gets knocked up with the Death Charge. Okay, Rookie in with the Realm Warp, a teleport from the Shy for good measure. They wanted to make are going to see so important, but Wei goes way too far forward. The Subjugate not even enough to save him, and he goes down just like that. Otacon secured for BLG, and now it's a 5v4. Knockup only lands onto On. It's a double kill already here for the Aurora, and Bin gonna jump forward and clean house. Rookie gonna go down. Elk picks up the kill, a 4-0 plus the Otacon.
Notification as a dragon, so in my mind, the dopamine receptors are saying we got
Flashes away from the ulti, and now maybe Knight's gone too far forward. That's a caster curse if I've ever seen one. But it's a 1-for-1 as Gala does eventually go down, and Elk now gonna be the primary carry to win the fight for BLG. That's a double onto Rookie. They're looking for the Shy as well underneath the tier 2 tower. Call the Force God not going to connect, and Elk will pick himself up yet another. A triple kill for the Yunara, and Knight goes down, but Elk steps right back up as BLG not necessarily scaling that IG thought they'd be able to get. And another pick potentially here onto Wei. He gets taken down by all 5 members of Beastly done, and the Call of the Forge God's gonna take down On. Beishwan dies as well. Beautiful job by IG to make sure that the game doesn't end just yet. Prison lands onto Bin, but he flashes forward, and in goes Knight going between worlds and ending the world of IG in game number 1. That's a double kill for Knight. 12, 2, and 8 on the Aurora, and gonna give BLG the first win of this series.
That is the easiest Knight MVP I've ever seen, and I got to watch him in JDG in 2023, so looking at these compositions.
And Rookie didn't end up resetting. He's still without any mana, and is going to get taken down by Knight. That's first blood to BLG off of a set of questionable resets on IG's side. Getting all 3, however, the Shy will jump forward and make sure that Knight has been punished, but it comes at the cost of his life with Beishwan jumping in to make it a 1-for-1 overall. Not going to save him for very much longer as Bin with one more Q. It gets the 3rd kill of the game to Bilibili.
And the entire time now, Beishwan gets to see that.
Centrid is going to follow things up underneath the tower. 2 members of IG get knocked up, and Rookie's taken down by Elk, who's already diving in. 5 members of BLG overloading on the top side of the map. Gonna get you down, but there's not enough damage. Wei gets singled out and taken down again. It is 6-1 in favor of BLG in game number 2. There goes Beishwan again, lands that supreme display of talent, and Mako just gets eviscerated. It's 7-1 now, soon to be 8 if the Shy goes down to Elk. Lethal Tempo, proc the Acathian Rain, gonna try to stack those plasma stacks up, but the Shy not going to have enough damage. Elk gets a solo kill. It is BLG running away with this one too. Able to come back phenomenal against the player that he ended up replacing on this team. And now not even he is needed to try to find another kill onto the Shy, as this is just a slaughter at this point. Wei can't even farm his own damn Krugs. 10-1 in favor of BLG.
Is this going to be a 3-0? We're going to get teleport behind? Gala's...
But now the fight can ensue in earnest. The Shy does not land the public execution. Rookie in some trouble on the wrong side of things. Elk, though, getting collapsed upon by the Shy and away, but they're going to try to go for it anyway as Beishwan in severe danger, but the supreme display of talent will take down Wei and make sure that the Kiana will survive. Public execution for the Shy does not connect. taunt coming out from Knight, but not going to find anybody. And here comes Elk with the killer instinct. He flashes away from the Blade Caller, and it's going to be an easy ace picked up for BLG. The Baron and all 5 will result in a Game 2 win for them.
Where are we teleporting to? We're going to push on 2 waves.
In our sights, Only Way is alive, but he is now 5 levels down to the might of Beishuan, the jungler for BLG, who hard carries his team to a Game 2 victory.
Wow.
The world to try to make this a sweep.
And
He's gonna be in a lot of trouble. There goes that threaded volley, and there goes that man Knight with a
head-to-head. We also look at just how his level of play has been looking.
Best start here for IG, and they're gonna maybe get punished again as Rookie without a flash in severe danger once more. Already has used the Emperor's Divide. It's gonna go down to the hands of On this time, as that's the Feats of Warfare picked up before the 7-minute mark, and they might look for a 4th as well. Like this Skull's impact back under the tier 3 turret, but it's gonna be Beishuan still getting the kill. Finally, Wei will get one back. So gonna find Beishuan, he goes too far and will get taken down, but the bullet time has been popped by Elk, forced to flash away from both the Shy and Wei, and Knight still has a full load of spells to use. Flourish connects onto Talia, followed up by the Impale, but a nice crash down comes through from On, and Wei will die first in the fight. Exhaust lands onto Elk. He flashes and uses the bullet time, but it won't be able to find a kill, as the spear does not find Mako either. He uses the grand exit to get away, and so far all of IG still up and running, and the health bars are dangerously low on BLG's side. Curtain Call going to find 2 men. Separate Wei from the rest of his team and allow for BLG to take him down. Dragon gets reset, but it's already 1 kill into the hands of Bilibili as the Curtain Call makes sure that they are not going to be able to save their mid laner, as Knight will get taken down. On goes for the Magnet Storm, but Mako will flash away beautifully as Rookie will get on the board as well. 2 for nothing for IG, and they don't even
available. Oh my.
6 HP! And it's going to be Wei to steal it away. He will go down as this response, but Beishuan misses the smite, and it is getting followed up by Rookie. One more auto will do it, and IG get themselves another kill.
Way too many fights, and BLG now get punished. This might just be a solo
kill. Knock up, but he's on the wrong side of the map. Seismic Shove will do. Elk gets the kill. Number 2 on the game for the MF.
Am I allowed to say how online they've caught
Elk is in some trouble. He gets impacted straight into the tower, and means that Gala is able to get kill number 3. Finally, the IG bottom laner getting involved in this series. IG even up the kill count once again, looking for another one. Now onto Beishuan, they find the Impale, but now look at the back line here. Gala's in a lot of trouble as Knight goes in with the Weaver's Wall and will be able to take him down. And now Mako trying to knock up Knight, trying to survive with the help of Rookie, as he is still untouched on the back line, but so is Knight until he finally ends up going down. Go for that objective. They find the Deadly Flourish combined with the Impale, and Elk has to already flash away on the first casualty, but the bullet time going to separate the fight for now. He flashes over the Estimating Smash, but he still gets shuffled right back in by Rookie, and stuck in a 1v3. Bin will not be able to find a damn thing, as Gala picks up the kill. He's in a lot of trouble as he gets critted by Gala, as we go right back to the live client. Rookie going forward with the shifting sands, knock-up plans here onto Elk, or onto Knight I should say. He's back and ready to party, but not On, and not Bin either, as Rookie is able to do so much damage, and Gala gets himself a double kill. That's a tower close to the Baron. He jumps over far too late, gets taken down by the Birdman in Rookie, and IG are wearing purple for the next 3 minutes and change.
They got it done. I mean, Rookie, remember, looking, they're getting nothing. Let's just pull out, guys. We only got to. Oh.
Okay, here goes On, forcing a flash out of Gala. It was a nice attempt, but it still will not find the 80 carry of Invictus Gaming, but maybe Bin will be able to do so. The true damage, though, does not connect on the snipping row. They're just looking for the fight instead, and in goes Wei with the 3-man Impale. Already Knight is dead, and that should do it. 3 for nothing off the extended play, results in a double kill in for Gala. And with the inhibitor in the bot lane down, and only Bin and Elk left to try to save things, IG are making sure the sweep doesn't happen here in Game 3.
Give them the win. Oh man, this is a really rough game from Bilibili. And
this gaming, the best that we've seen them look today, as game number 3 against BLG will go to them in just over 30 minutes time off for the back of their big carries in Rookie.
And need to just find the burst if they can.
Elk's gonna follow him because he knows that Knight is here. Not even able to get fully over the wall before BLG. Wei will finally punish Beishuan for his aggression. But now the collapse is here on Tomeko in response. The 1-for-1 overall, but BLG get the kill. Gonna connect, he flashes in, and Bin gets himself the solo bolo.
That's been Sante. Here's Rookie. He's going to clean this one up, but the wave has already done enough damage.
On the Glacial Tomb onto the Shy, but the Shy is able to flash away safely, and Wei is able to have the Wild Growth on top of him. Bin goes all out, but Wei is able to get away, and in goes Gala. He makes sure that On gets caught by the charm of Rookie, and that means that IG will get the first kill of the fight. Bin does not have any teleport. He's on the top side of the map, so this is going to be the Dragon. The Claw not going to be able to send him away, and that's going to be the Zeri picking up the kill. Teleport does come in. The redemption in from On is just going to be enough to help Wei go down with the help of Bin, who now is able to go all out and get himself a double kill. But the charm from Rookie once again is true, and Gala will get kill number 4 of this.
Why are we even posturing? Find something.
Knight finds the stun. It's on to the Shy, and that's going to make him go down, but it comes at the cost of Beishuan. 1-for-1 overall. Here goes Wei with the season assist. Looking for Knight, looking for Bin, but
he's going to walk straight into Fog.
He thought he was safe with the ward in there, but the control ward denies any vision of Knight. And that means that the BLG mid laner is able to take down his before he finally ends up going down. Meanwhile, Wei went down to Beishuan on the backside of the fight in the mid lane. So it's overall a 2-for-1 in favor of BLG. And now it's only 3 members of Invictus Gaming left to try to defend their base. The Antopo strikes lands on the Shy. He is separated from the rest of his team, and Bin goes all out. That sends the Shy into the dirt. Only Rookie and Mako survive.
A base defense turns into the end of the game.
Rookie has to do his damnedest to clear the wave to take out anybody on BLG, but it just will not happen. It was a clinic here in Game 4. An easy series win for BLG as they upset Invictus.